I got maxed out on peopling today, so I need a cup of tea to relax. Welcome to Soup Stoops Fancy Tea Time. I'm Desiree, the host of our Soup Stoops Fancy Tea Time. Why is it Soup Stoops Fancy? Because we have, you can't see him, Theodore. This is Theodore, AKA Teddy, AKA my teapot, okay? Theodore, Teddy the teapot. It's got specific temperatures for specific teas because that's a thing. Didn't know it was a thing, but it's a thing. And when you get a teapot like that, okay, we're gonna start it on 160. I don't know what teapot we're going for or what tea we're going for, but 160 is the lowest temp. But it makes a huge difference in the taste of the tea to cook it at the right temperature. I got that yesterday. My friend Mama Loves Macros gave it to me. I had 3 cups of tea in one day. 3. Okay, so your tea on the back of it, depending on what kind it is, it should tell you a steep time and a temperature. I never read instruction manuals on anything, let alone a fucking tea bag, okay? But today for tea, because it's late at night, okay? It's late at night. I judged a soup competition today. It was my friend Shayla's Super Bowl competition. And it was a blast, okay? The Maddie from the Brinery took first place. She had a peanut Thai chili soup. It was like, it's based on their sandwich called the Graceland, which is like an Elvis soup. It's peanut butter and banana, but it's peanut Thai chili fried chicken sandwich with a banana ketchup. It's out of this world. They turned it into a soup. Let me say that again. They turned it into a soup and served it on a fried chicken skin. Okay. And then Josh from Youngins, we're going to do this. This is one of my favorites. I do caffeine free at night, so it's like chamomile or one of my herbal teas. This is orange and spice. Haley got this, my son's girlfriend. We're going to do that one because it just sounds so tasty. And this is steep for 4 minutes. So we don't know what temperature herbal. Herbal. Herbal's delicate, right? We're going with delicate. I'm pretty sure it's delicate. That's what my husband did it on last night, was 160, because I had this as my late night tea. Anyways, folks. So she won first. Josh from Youngins. All the beeping. Oh, it's ready. Hold on. Water deep for 4 minutes. Anyways, Josh from Youngins took second place. My best friend TJ had a buffalo chicken chili, and he tied in third with chicken pot pie. And then there was also Chef Dick's did a red pepper tomato soup that was out of this world. It was the only vegetarian soup there, and oh my God, we were all floored. I mean, when I say that man built his broth around flavor, I ain't lying, okay? But yeah, it was a great competition, and it was for Shayla. She is president of a charity. I forgot the name. Oh, I'm so bad with names. It's not my strong suit. The neurospicy noggin just doesn't latch them in, you know? But Chef Missy and Chef Dan were there from Community Kitchen Pittsburgh. So many amazing, talented people in one room. And it was community that brought them together. And that's the best thing about food, right? So, but I'm peopled out. I'm not gonna lie. My social battery is so low this week specifically. I am drained, and that's okay. So tonight I have work that I need to do. I have videos that need edited, but I've poured into a lot this week, and I'm gonna finish off this week by pouring into me. So nice little cup of tea. I'm gonna get undressed. I'm gonna lay down with my husband. I came home and he did all the dishes for me and cleaned up the kitchen. I walked in and I was like, this is such a nice surprise to come home to. And he came out and he's like, I cleaned up for you, babe. My honey. So he deserves extra cuddles. But yeah, today was a great day. I'm so proud of TJ. I really am. He's come up from a lot. He's my best friend. And he's gotten knocked down by a lot of people, but he keeps getting up. He's so inspiring, you know? Even though I haven't even told my husband about the chili spill in the car. Listen. It was a brand new car. Something was gonna get spilled in it anyways. I'm the owner of the vehicle, okay? I'm just happy that TJ spilled something first so that my husband can't talk shit to me about it. And when I pointed that out to TJ, he was like, damn it. He is gonna talk shit the whole time. And I was like, yep, I'm gonna make sure I told him you did it. Cause he'll like, him and TJ, they love each other. We went to Dollar Tree and I got Giovanni a couple pairs of socks, mac and cheese, and some Nerf socks. So he'll have those next time he comes over. We love having surprises for that little guy. He's such a good kid. You know, just truly a good kid. I got to see Beepers and Smooch. They're Joe and Maddie from the Brinery, they're their girls, and they stood my heart. As soon as Beeper saw me, she ran right up to me. Then she came and sat on my lap while we was judging food. She's our little co-host judge. It was a great day. Very, very grateful. So, TJ and I were talking on the way home about like how different things are, you know? Like I used to sit around my table with him getting absolutely hammered. And now like when we hang out, we do stuff, we're not destroying ourselves, you know? We're doing things that build us up, and that's not what it's all about, you know? So it was good to see everybody today. I got to see Monica from Foxy Friends. That's my girl. That is my girl. Tina from the gym. She came out to the Super Bowl. It was a great day. I got to see Doug from Pittsburgh Dish. He's my honey. I love that man. And Gretchen Grows Garlic. That's my girl. First time I met Gretchen, and her husband Eric was at the mac and cheese competition that I won last year. And then, which by the way, I was requested to get that on deck soon. Several people at this competition were like, when are you bringing your mac and cheese back out? I don't know, maybe soon. My mac and cheese is always a winner. Y'all, did you see my protein mac recipe that I posted? Because if not, you need to go make that. I think it's been 4 minutes. We're at like 8 minutes on the timer, so yeah. Okay, this tea is so good. I can't even explain it. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of monk fruit in mine, because obviously I didn't eat the greatest. I mean, I don't even want to know how many calories I ingested. See, that shit was good though. It was worth it. It was worth it. Some of those foods, oof, but I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow. So, wake up tomorrow, I'll do my anti-inflammatory tea a few times. Don't do it at night because it's got green tea in it. That would be such a bad idea. Just make a big thing of it with a couple tea bags. Sip on it throughout the day, you know? You gotten into tea? I'll be honest. I was never crazy about tea until I got sober. And then it became like almost a nightly thing, you know? Just have a cup of tea and relax. Because coffee relaxes me in the morning, you know? Something about just like that hot beverage, you know? It's calming, it's peaceful. You should find something to do like every night for yourself. You know, like I wake up in the morning and I have my coffee, just me. Come out here, I have my tea, just me. Very few times throughout the day where I can do things just me. Okay, so find 5 minutes of your day, or 10, because that's what we're on every timer. Find 5 minutes of your day and do something for you. Just pour into you. Literally, hey, calm down. And that's my Soup Stoops Fancy Tea Time talk. I come up with the most random names. I'm here for it though. One day I'm gonna give you guys like a full tour of all of my people in my kitchen. Because we have Teddy the Teapot. We have first name Ninja, last name Creamy. We have Nancy Nespresso. We have Sierra Crispina. Stove is Larry. Chef Mike is the microwave. I mean, we have a whole community here in the kitchen. And it's crazy because like they talk shit to me all the time in my videos. Not Teddy. Teddy is the golden child. He hasn't started talking shit to me yet, but I'm sure it's gonna come sooner or later because I didn't read the fucking instruction manual. Do you know what I'm saying? So what do you got going on this week? Tomorrow's Monday. Are you excited for Monday? I'm so excited. So I have therapy tomorrow. Let's get ready to cry. It's not, I don't always cry, but sometimes I do be crying. You know, emotions are okay. Crying is good. There's no shame in crying. There's no shame in crying. So yeah, tomorrow I'm getting up. I'm going to the gym early in the morning, and then TJ's coming over to scrub the chili out of the back of my car. And then I'm going to therapy, come home, make dinner, probably get a couple miles in on my walking pad, and that's it. Tomorrow's not going to be crazy, but I do have a very, very busy week coming up this week, and it's gonna be okay. I love a good busy week. My husband hates when I have a busy week. He's like, are you ever gonna be home? I'm like, nope. I usually make sure there's food in the fridge for him now, you know, because I'm nice like that. He told me the other night I was a badass, and it felt so good. I can't even explain to you. Your husband, like, he watched me deadlift 165 pounds. He's like, babe, you're a badass. I was like, I know. He's like, I don't even think I could deadlift 165 pounds, but I did. I love it. I'm so different now. I'm grateful for the changes, you know. Thanks for being here with me for it too. And to all the new people, welcome to my little corner of chaos. My name is Desiree, even though you might think it's Susan or Linda. I respond to all of them though, just saying. That's who I am inside. Yeah. This feels so good. Just like be chill, you know. There was a girl, Marissa, at Acrospire at the brewery that this event was at. And hi, Marissa, you are such a sweetheart. She's a huge fan. She was like, I fangirled when I found out you were coming. She was so sweet. She did such an amazing job. Like, she was on point with bringing the stuff over to the judges table. It was like, as soon as we were done, she was like right there. And then just anything we needed, she was there. She was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So it's a good time. Can't wait for the next one. I think Shayla's doing, it was for Berg Eats and Treats. That's the page she runs. She's doing a cookie competition in February. Last year she did cupcakes. I think this year she's doing cookies, but so that'll be a fun one. I try to go to all Shayla's events. They're always good. They're always centered around charity and community and giving back and, you know, bringing people together and making the connections in your community that help each other. And that's a big part about like being successful that not a lot of people talk about is networking and how crucial it is. You know, like my networking for what I do now as a content creator, it started years ago, and I didn't even think that was it. I didn't know this was becoming like a part of my career, and it just naturally developed because I kept posting content. That's how it happened. And I won Best TikTok in Pittsburgh in 2022, and that's where I started to make, you know, all of my connections. And I have so many friends now, you know, do Jagoff, they're my friends. They're a media company here in Pittsburgh. They do so much for the community and small businesses. Shayla with Berg Eats and Treats, I'm involved with Community Kitchen Pittsburgh and all of the restaurants that we love and support and what they do for our community. So networking is huge. You know, I don't think we talk about it enough. I think that we all struggle like building community. And tonight, Josh, the owner and chef at Youngins, said he wants to run a special with the pickles from the Brinery, you know, which is Maddie's restaurant. And as soon as he said it, I was like, this is what we need more of. We need more business to business collaborations. Like the restaurant community, I think people go into it and think it's like a competition, which yes, it is a competition. But when you lift others up as you are climbing, getting there with a team and a sense of community is so much easier than doing it on your own, okay? So if you're chasing a dream, remember that networking is going to be crucial, especially in your community. And if it's a smaller community, it's even more crucial, you know? But I'm not going to lie, there are some communities out there that just suck. I hope you're not in one. That's all I got to say. My community is like, I scored the jackpot with my circle. And so much talent in my friends that it's unbelievable, whether it's motivational or, you know, fitness or cooking related or business related. Like I've got a very good sense of people around me, and that all comes from networking, you know. It's very important for success. And I always hated it. I used to dread going to networking events, and then I'd get so fucking blasted, and then I'd be like, oh great, now I gotta pay like 5 times the amount of money to get home and pay for my car to be at a parking place. Like it wasn't worth it. But I was never comfortable with myself. So I think that's why, like at social events, I drank. It was just to be comfortable, you know, and let loose a little bit and stop judging myself in my head, thinking everybody around me was judging me, you know? So now I'm a lot more comfortable. I don't know how to explain it, whether it's I think it's the confidence, and I also think it's the like working on people, not people pleasing, that helps me more at social events. I used to leave like social events and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I said that, or oh my God, what do they think of me, or they're never gonna call me for work or stuff like that. But no, I don't. I leave social events knowing I made a mark while I was there. You know, there was a woman I spoke to today. This was her first cooking competition, and I think her name is S&S Chocolates. Her name is Stacy, but I think her business is S&S Chocolates. And when I got there, she was right next to Monica from Foxy France. And Monica, I mean, when I tell you, that woman is a powerhouse in not just food, but leadership and uplifting, you know, like community. I love Monica. I picked her up and spun her around today. I love her so much, okay? But Stacy was, it was her first cooking competition, and so she was nervous. And I told her, I said, tell me 3 things you love about yourself. And she was kind of like, she couldn't figure it out. You know, her nerves were getting to her. And I said, well, I just met you 5 minutes ago, but I can tell you these 3 things. I told her, I said, you're brave, you're talented, and you had the guts to come in here and show us your food. So like, keep that. Your love is on that plate. Know that you gave us the only thing we're expecting. And she actually got honorable mention. I was talking so much shit too because I knew there was a dessert soup and I was like, this is not going to be good. What are they going to do? Serve us hot chocolate? Like, how are you going to pull off a dessert soup? It was phenomenal. It was a strawberry cream soup. And then she had like a chocolate topping. And then there was an almond topping with vanilla. Oh my God. It was out of this world. I know I made my mark when I went in there. And I know that she is going to remember believing in herself more. Because not only did she show up, she got an honorable mention in her very first cooking competition. That's huge. That's huge. So, SNS, Stacy, if you see this, I want you to know I'm so fucking proud of you. And don't you ever doubt yourself again. Because, girl, you are fucking talented, okay? You are very I was judging the shit out of you, and you turned me into a strawberry cream soup lover, okay? So, very proud of you. Do it again. You're beautiful, you're talented, and take that and run with it and never stop chasing your dreams. So, all right, that is fancy. Wait, what? No, that's fancy coffee time. That's Soup Stoops fancy tea time. I'm gonna go enjoy what's left of my cup of orange spice tea. Not very much. A lot of people are asking me like what tea brands to get. I love Tiesta tea. That's like my favorite brand. They have a lot of loose teas, and then you can get like the diffuser that sits in your cup. And that's a Cuisinart tea kettle. Perfect temp, I think is what it's called. Maybe. I don't know. But it has all the temperatures. But anyways, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you tomorrow for fancy coffee time. Okay, love you. Bye.